Are we live? Do we go live? Hello. Welcome back. It is David here. I am at our wonderful Casino Quest headquarters in absolutely fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada. And I am going to introduce you guys to what I think is the next best craps strategy. Like, hands down, we had a guy came in. As you know, we have developed a squeeze play strategy. We call it squeeze play on craps, so many of you are familiar with that. And I got so excited about this new strategy that we have played out with quite a few people over the last couple of weeks that I wanted to do, like, literally dedicate a whole episode and talk to you about why I love this strategy. Now, there's a lot of really good content creators out there, and thank you very much for all that you do for the game. But I like to approach this game a little different way. Not necessarily from the math, more about the opportunity. And we're going to go over that. But first, a message from our sponsors. No, that's us. Okay, let me just say hello. Hello, everybody. It's actually Jet. So Dennis took the minute off to watch his nephew graduate from high school. Once-in-a-lifetime event. His nephew is pretty fantastic. Got a scholarship. So we wanted to give Dennis some time to spend with his family, celebrate that. So he's not here. We have Jet. Jet doesn't have a camera. He's just sitting there nodding his head. But some of you have seen Jet. He's our professional finishing off signaler on our roulette videos. He is literally he can finish you off like nobody's business, dude. He wants to say something so bad right now, but he can't because he has no mic. Do you even have a mic?
No.
Oh God, I can go on and on, dude. You can't even say anything. Oh, that's terrible, dude. That's terrible to take your voice like that. I know. He's like, don't force me to set up. And there's a bit of a delay. So anyways, all right. Hey, Jet. Everybody's saying hello and welcome. We're going to get right to it. So listen to this. Look at this. So we have these. I know. It's you got to spend 2 seconds because we have stuff and people to pay. And we have these new mats, there's new mini mats. Well, not mini mats. They're 13 by 11. They're on the website right now. And Dennis designed this. It looks absolutely fantastic. Looks really good, dude. It's rich and textured. It's a roulette wheel for your mouse pad. Hey, get me a Powerade, will you? Get me a Powerade. Thank you. I should have had something to drink. This is what it's going. Okay.
Good.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Any color's good. Look at this. And a prop box. Those of you who like to practice on the prop box, here it is. You got your own prop box mat, dude. You know what I mean? You need one of these because most of you absolutely suck at working on prop box bets, for those of you who are dealers or players. So here you go. You keep it right center, and you can work on all those fantastic keys. I might even share a few keys with you before the end of this episode. Okay. And if you're wondering how big this is, so this is like a normal mouse. And these are, jumbo. Jumbo mouse pad. Not as big as the desk mats we have. So they're just a little bit bigger, so you could put some more stuff on there. But okay. Those are available right now. I think they're like $15. And there you go. All right. We're going to move on. We're going to show you some crapsy. And let me just go ahead and see. Oh, good. See? At least one person watched. We we agonized over those for a while, especially this one. So to make the wheel, oh, yeah, okay, never mind. But especially the roulette wheel. Wait till you see it. It's absolutely fantastic. But, okay. You ready? They can see crapsy? Okay. And then, on top of that, we have two small announcements to make. One is we are developing our own Casino Quest app. We've got 2 developers working on it. So we have some information about that coming in. As far as our player community goes, we have some really cool events coming in the next little bit. And one of the big events we have is Alex's birthday, our birthday, August 25th. We kind of celebrate. So Friday and Saturday, August 25th and 26th, we are going to have a series of events between Casino Quest and Ellis Island. So Casino Quest, Ellis Island. So those of you who are trying to plan ahead, we're going to have information before the end of next week on the website as far as itinerary, like tickets, all that stuff will be up there. So if you're trying to get ahead of your late August events, we'll have that. And we have another event coming in November and December. So there's that. All right, ready? All right, we're gonna get to crapsy. So here's the thing. I'm gonna kind of talk this out. No We have quite a few, hopefully quite a few craps fans. This is, by the way, for those of you who are a little bit jarred by what's in front of your screen, it's not roulette. Alex is literally in the bathroom, okay? So we'll leave him there. And we're going to focus on craps, the other game. So, you know, if you've watched any of our roulette videos, me personally, I feel like roulette is a great opportunity for comps. There's no doubt. There's a lot of great comping systems. There are some interesting systems that, you know, where you can win and you can grind out some wins. But in terms of real opportunity at the casino, I feel like there's only 2 games left. There's craps and Keno. There's craps and Keno. Okay, Keno less so. I mean, I talk about Keno, but craps is big. Craps is big when it comes to opportunity, but you have to go in with, there's 2 mindsets, right? The one mindset is, I'm going to grind some time. You know, today I'm feeling a little explosive diarrhea, and I need to, you know, I'm not sure how long I can be at the table, so I need to be careful. I might have to run off and do something else, and so there's that. Or, good. There's Alex is making sure we're good. He's such a fantastic, you know what I mean? Yeah, I was gonna add a word to that, but I don't want to because this was PG, right? We gotta do PG. Unfiltered. Yeah, craps and Keno. Yeah, great. Yeah, this is true. This is literally true. After I leave today, I'm on my way to go play some Keno. For all the haters out there, I won $900 yesterday grinding out this machine. I won't tell you how much it took me to, like, you know, win that, but hey, it is what it is. It's all good. Okay. We only focus on the wins. Does anybody that gamble actually focus on what they're losing? You know, it's all about the wins. Okay. So back to the opportunity. I've had this talk a lot, and craps is a great game for opportunity. But if you play enough craps, you know, there's this, you come up to a game, you belly up to the table, as I like to say, and it's a cold table, you know, or a choppy table, and it's 0.7, it's 0.7, and so, you know, we come and we practice and we try to develop strategies that, you know, work the math, or, you know, try to hedge the 7, or, you know, fight the 7, or be that's not the opportunity. The opportunity is you're gonna lose, and then the one time you're there to catch a roll, you win a shit ton more to cover, you know, whatever you lost. And that's gambling. That's literally like, there's no stop losses, there's no hedging, you're not mitigating your opportunity to win, you're focusing on the opportunity to win. You know what I mean? You're not doing anything to take away from that. So as crap dealers, interestingly, you start in this business, you learn how to deal, and then you sit there watching players do ridiculous things, like not taking advantage of the roll, not willing to press, coming down on their bets. And so it's amazing how many crap dealers in the beginning of their career learn this game, and literally the next thing they do is they're just addicted to playing dice. I mean, it's quite extraordinary, actually. It's like it's sort of the curve of you being a dealer. Not so much, you know, blackjack people, I think they're more on the video poker slant, you know, because blackjack is a pretty much, you know, give and take kind of game. It doesn't have the level of interactivity, and you can't create, you know, you don't create the same opportunity. It's one bet. You know, you go for a streak, and there you go. Or you do a soft count, whatever the case is. But on craps, crap dealers, dude, they're always looking. They see the rolls, because every single shift I've ever worked, somebody rolls a hand. And it doesn't have to be a lot of hands. It doesn't have to be even a lot of numbers to make up a hand. It's just some numbers, okay? But people don't take advantage of some numbers. All right, here's what we're going to do. I am on crapsy.com. There's a free version of this, as you all know. And I know that we worked on this. We helped them. This is a fantastic software with Chuck and his team. And there is a new upgrade. Chuck is sort of finishing cycle with he's a coach, by the way, a successful coach. And so he's finishing cycle on a few of those things. But they are working on this brand new iteration of this game, which you'll be able to see some other bets. And they've taken a lot of cues from the audience. So you'll see this you know, website, or this software evolving pretty quickly. Okay. But this is crapsy.com, and we use this to work out, you know, all of our systems. Do you guys still use After Dark? I think they use After Dark. No? They still use it After Dark? Yep. Oh, fantastic. All right, so here we have Jet. He's sort of new to this role. And I love the people that, yeah, it is just Jet. I love the people that are becoming fans of Keno, because literally that's fantastic. All right, Casino Explained. Thank you so much. Looking for All right, here. What do you think about South Point? I love South Point, dude. Absolutely love South Point. I love that it's a Michael Gaughan property, which there's literally dealers, especially, or people in this business love that man. He has done a lot of great things by his employees over the years. During COVID, he kept everybody employed. He pulled money literally out of his own pocket to make sure the dealers stayed there. And in fact, in most cases, it's a one and done property. If a lot of people that go there, they make great money. I mean, the dealers make good money, not compared to what you can make on the strip. But many people just go there and stay because you get great benefits. You have a job forever. It's got a great community of people that work there. So that's one of the trades. So I love South Point. They still, I think they still have a buffet. I'm not really sure, but they always have a lot. They have that event center in back where they focus on, like, I guess, rodeos and horses and things like that. So if you're into that. But anyways, I love South Point. I think if you're gonna do like a self-contained property, they have everything. They have Keno, although they took out some of their low-level Keno, a little higher level Keno. But anyways, this is what it is. But it used to be a really good thing. I know, San Francisco. Oh God, that's Alan. Yeah, buddy, we're just gonna open it for you, and we'll probably maintain profitability. Like literally, Alan Toy. That would be like his one. Oh, you can talk now. Jet's got a microphone in front of his face.
Yeah,
you can say hello.
I can talk.
You can talk?
Yes.
Wow, let them know what you sound like. They've only ever seen your finish off signal. Do they know your finish off signal, dude?
That is very unfortunate.
Really?
They only know me for the finishing off.
I know. Yeah, but most people only want to know you for finishing off, dude. You know what I mean? That's the thing.
That is quite terrible.
That is terrible. All right, let's get to it. So this is a evolution of craps, okay? So here it is. We had squeeze play, which if you don't already know, squeeze play is you start with the inside, you add the 4 and 10. So the idea is, so here, let's deconstruct craps a little bit. So this requires you having a little bit of knowledge about the game, right? So first of all, where we always say never come on a crap table, which essentially is we don't bet the pass line. So the math is, and I'm gonna walk you through this from the crapsy point of view. So here I'm going to start with $5 on the pass line, okay? The math is good right now. If we're coming out, we haven't come out on, we haven't created a point, so on the come out roll, pass line's a great place to be. However, once we have a point, right, the odds are against us that we're going to win on the pass line because there's more ways of rolling a 7 than any other number, right? 3 ways to roll the 4, 4 ways to roll the 5, 5 ways to roll the 6. 5 ways to roll the 8, 4 ways to roll the 9, 3 ways to roll it. But 6 ways to roll a 7, that pesky 7 always gets in the way of us creating opportunity on the pass line, right? So then it's all about taking odds. And the casino says, well, I'm going to pay you true odds. I'm going to make the pass line a better. I realize that the pass line sucks once there's a point, and I'm going to let you take odds. And therefore, somehow that's going to trend. The problem is the pass, it's anchored to a pass line bet, which is a terrible bet. So if you go for the math, like if you literally look at Vegas, just in general, and your idea is to go after the math, there is no math. The math is they make casinos big and fat and juicy, and there's no math. There's no math that favors you, the player. However, there is opportunity, and the opportunity and the hope and the dream is that we hit the biggest, fattest Keno jackpot to ever survive. Or somebody walks up to a table and rolls for a half an hour because it's about numbers. It's about nothing else. It's about numbers. That if you're around a crap table long enough, you're going to see people who color up or they exchange their chips, right, for bigger value ones so they can go to the cage and, buy some stuff, go to expensive dinner, maybe get a car, who knows. But that happens when there's numbers. I know a lot of people look at lots of different sides. There's so many ways to play this game. There's so many levels to this game. Can't even imagine. But trust David, okay? Trust David for just a second. We're going to walk through this logic a little bit, so maybe just add some perspective, all right? And if you don't know who the hell I am, well, that's okay too. No, I've been a dealer. I started in gaming in 1991, very long time ago, and I've literally sat my ass on the other side of a craps table for a very long time. So this is my observations over those times. And, I never had a calculator. I never worried about the math because, I don't come to Vegas to focus on the math because, that's just not a thing, Okay, I think I'm scrolling, but all right. I will love for you guys to ask your questions because I'm going to try to do this as I terribly. So if you have any questions, reach out. and ask away. Okay. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna avoid the pass line. All right. So the only way you can't avoid the pass line if you're shooting the dice. That's the one exception. So if you come to the table and it's just you have to bet the pass line. It's a requirement of the casino. You can also bet the don't pass, but why do we want to bet the don't pass? That's when we roll these monster hands. Although maybe that's like reverse psychology. We put the $5 in the don't pass, and then we roll a monster hand, and we're there with our place bets. Okay. So let's look at the field as a bet. So the field is a one-roll bet, all right? It's a bet on the next roll of the dice. So you see these numbers, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10, 11, 12. Any of those numbers rolls on the next. You can bet the field anytime you want, by the way. If you come up to a table, you think the field is hot and juicy, you put your money in the field. The problem is, and this is the problem literally everywhere, anytime a casino puts something really big in front of you, that's not the best bet. That's probably the worst bet, right? It'll make lots of noises. People will talk about it. I mean, when you go to a craps table, there's actually a guy on the pole pushing the dice, advertising the props. Oh, and can I put this up? See, advertising. Can you show? See, because this is actually advertising the props. He literally has like one of these in front of him.
By the way, I also pinned the link to this mouse pad.
Oh, really?
In the chat.
You found a link, dude? Oh, you're fantastic, dude. You're a retailer, dude. You're a retailer.
We sell a lot of these.
Yeah, we sell it. So they have a guy literally who promotes the prop box because they're the worst bets. By the way, any bet on a roulette table is better than these. Just so you know. So those of you who are like figuring out great strategies with the congratulations, sir. Thank you so much for visiting Vegas and making the casino so big and juicy. All right, big and juicy is my term for the day. I don't know where I get that from. You know that Eddie Hall guy? He's a big muscle guy. He's always talking about when he talks about his weight as being big and juicy. I like to think like, you know what I mean? That's what I'm doing, dude. I'm not getting bigger. I'm getting bigger and juicier, dude. That sounds better.
How about just juicy?
Huh?
How about just juicy?
Just juicy? Just juicy is good, dude. Okay. So here's a field. All right, so there's 16 ways of the dice to win in the field, 20 ways to lose in the field. The numbers that lose are between the 4 and the 9, right? And strangely, not a lot of opportunity to win in the field, but it's not the worst bet. It's better than a lot of the prop box, so there you go. All right, the come bet is just the pass line on the next roll of the dice. So if you already have a point, and you're on the pass line, that's your main game, and you can create a new game by betting in the come, and then you can start a new number. But we always say, don't come on a crap table because, you should not come on a crap table. It's bad manners, just so you know. Bad manners. All right. So what we're going to do is I got to bet the pass line because them are the rules, and then I'm going to show you how this system works, and it's a fantastic system. I hope you guys are still standing by. All right, here we go. Ready? Roll. Dice are out. Coming out. Normally there's some, look at this. Non-stop sevens, dude. Unbelievable. Let's hope when I get a point, it doesn't persist that way. That would suck. Okay, so 5 is a roll. So the dealer's going to take the puck, move it on the 5, and now the 5 is a point. Now, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pretend it's a $5 table, and this is why we love Ellis Island. And if you're ever wondering why, Alan, thank you so much, buddy. Fantastic. Okay. If you're ever wondering, like, how much money you have, how much of a baller you have, that's not a thing, right? I mean, for us and playing craps, it's all about starting at the absolute lowest minimum because it's all about numbers. Now, if you can start higher and you want to be more aggressive and you want to get the table limit faster, that's great too, but it's not necessary. It really doesn't matter because it's all about numbers. So if we assume that that's true, and I know it's true because that's what I've been doing for literally the last 33 years now, it's about numbers. So if you're one number away, a $5 table is one number away from a $15 table, which is one number away from like a $30, $40 minimum bet, this kind of thing. So you can very quickly accelerate this game. You don't need a whole lot of money. And okay, now here's what we're going to do. So we're going to pretend that it's a $5 game. So what I'm going to do is I'm first going to show you the original squeeze play on a $5 game. And here it is. So this is 44 inside, right? And the idea is to get out and get your money back as quickly as possible, right? To make your investment and get your money back. So here it is. I have 44 inside, irrespective of the point. We don't care about the point. We don't care about the point because we want to keep track of the units that's on the numbers, okay? If we use it as odds, and by the way, this pays 14, the odds are going to pay 15, big deal, we lose $1. But for the sake of our sanity, we literally just keep it here so we can see it and we can follow the units. It makes it a lot easier for everyone. Especially if you're not a crap dealer and you can't follow the ins and outs of, making your point, redoing your odds, this kind of thing. Just 44 inside. Okay, so you hit one of these numbers and you add a $5, 4, and 10. Okay, and then you hit any number, and then you come down to 32 across, a $5 table. You have $5 in all the numbers, $6 each, 6 and 8. So 6 box numbers: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you have every check needs a mate on the 6 and 8, so it's $32 across. And so you're not out completely, but you're out, you're minus a few dollars, but you're working on the casino's money. Okay. So I have this guy come in, and he's like, well, I don't like not starting with the 4 and 10. And I agree. You want to have all the numbers, because when you have a hole, guess what? The hole finder shows up. That would be Dennis. And next thing you know, you're just rolling 4s and 10s nonstop. Or you have Alex with you, and quite literally, that's all he does, dude. If you ever see Alex shooting and you lay the 10, prepare to be sad, dude. Prepare to have some extra tissues with you. If you're rolling for your rent, it's not going to work out very well, but it's amazing. He will just roll 4s and 10s like they're going out of style, and like no 6s and 8s. All right. So here's what we're going to do. We are now going to we're calling this the Loggerman. All right. And we have some videos. So we have these videos up on Patreon. And we have them coming out, I think, this week, right? I think this week. So we have 2 versions. There's a $10 version and a $15. So we did all 3. The $5 version is only on Patreon. Well, I'm showing you now, so you'll have that. And then the $10 and $15 versions are coming out to YouTube. And then we'll work on a $25 version because it's fantastic how well this works out. So here's what we're going to do. We're 44 inside, $5 each, 4 and 10, okay? So what you need is, whatever the table minimum is, you do double the inside, okay? And then you do the table minimum on the 4 and 10, all right? Now we're going to roll and hope we get at least one flip and roll for the love of all that's juicy. Okay, so here's an 8. We get $14, okay? Here, we're gonna get rid of our little helper. Now, regardless of what hits, if it's any inside number, you're going to get $14. You're going to press up to 4 and 10 each, $5, okay? That's it. You're going to press up to 4 and 10 each, $5. And you're going to take the change. So in this case, I had 14. I pressed up to 4 and 10, 5 each. That gave me $4 change. So I have $4 back in the rack. Now, if the 4 and 10 would have hit, that would have been my first roll. I would have need to contribute $1 so that I could press them both 5 each. Okay. Now I'm going to roll again. And I'm looking for one more roll. Nice. And that is literally the best case scenario. Now there's 18. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down to 32 across, okay? And, here we go. We're going to come down on everything. I know there's all down. Here it is, all down, and then bet across. And you see that? Isn't that a nice little feature, dude? Just like that, boom. But like I said, we're going to keep it on the 5. Now, if you look up here, you see how my rack? I have a full rack, dude. Isn't that fantastic? Don't we love a full rack, dude? See, that's what I'm saying. Craps is a game of life, dude. There's not a person alive that doesn't like a full rack. They can't relate to that. Everyone relates to that, dude.
Yeah, also never come. Same thing.
Yeah, they never come on a crap table. Like, you don't see that a lot. Although I do have a story of someone who literally came on a crap table, dude, who was like, I'll have to share that with you. It's quite something, dude. It was happened in Mississippi. All right, well, here, let me get to the strategy first, and if you guys stick around, I got some interesting stories. Oh, my God, Alan must have hit a big Keno jackpot. And there's no don't come on this side. What are you supposed to do? Didn't you start during the mob days? Let's see what I'm saying. See the kind of grief I get? 1940s. Wow. I mean, the mob days were more, I think, the 50s, 60s, right? When Flamingo and he doesn't know the mob, dude. He doesn't know the mob. I used to listen to Norbert. Anyway, here, let me get back to the thing, because then I'll get into stories, and people won't get here. Then, what did we say? What's on the thumbnail? Crap strategy, right? Okay, let's focus on that. All right. So you see how I have $1,005 in the rack? Dude, my rack is full, okay? My rack is looking very bouncy, juicy rack, and here we go. Okay. Now I'm going to keep rolling the dice, and once we're out in 2 rolls. Can they see my 2? Yeah. Okay. We're out in 2 rolls. And what are we going to do? Now we're just going to roll. We don't care. We're going to let it go. We're going to, as my mother says, let go and let God. You know what I'm saying? Now, you see this? We're going to power press. And that's why we like the little dude, our little butler dude. He's telling a little valet guy. He tells us what to do. We don't have to think about it. And that's how we can learn the units because we got the unit guy. We have the guy. You have a little bit of David right there. It sounds like me too, strangely, dude. I understand. People play this muted. You know what I mean? Because, I have to play it muted. I can't listen to myself all day long. Are you kidding me? I know people are like, yeah, you can. I'm like, no, that's not a thing. Okay. All right, ready? And here we go. All right, we're going to roll again. Now, we'd love another 4, but we're going to work on the units. All right, 10. Fantastic. So here it pays 9. We're going to go all the way up. Press to 15. That's the power press. So a normal press is double. We're going to power press it, okay? We're going to roll again. We really would love a 4 and 10 at this point. Up 6. Fantastic. All right. So here it is. We are going to press to 18. That's the power press. We threw in $5. We're going to press to 18. Watch me get on a heater, dude. I want to show them. Oh, 10. Fantastic. Hard 10. Now, a lot of you are thinking I missed out on the hard 10, but it's fine. All right, so I'm going to collect the same bet. Look at my rack, dude. Do you see my rack? Look at that rack. It's just growing. Can you imagine if you're able to get a rack, start with a small rack, and just make it grow like that? You know what I'm saying? Jet knows what I'm talking about, huh, buddy? Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, 7 out. Who cares? Who cares? See, that's gambling. Like, what do I care? Every bet that pays, it paid me. It did its job. Then I let go. Just let it go. We'll let it move on. The biggest problem is when people start seeing these big fat bets on the table. So here it is. You get a Barney in play. You know what I mean? And God forbid. Oh, wait. Thank you, sir. Oh, look at that. Nice goal. See? Thank you, sir. Appreciate you.
320165 for $20.
Yes.
Thank you.
So what happens is people get these units pressed, and before I finish, we're gonna do one more roll. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna go up to the next level, and then I'm gonna show you some of the presses again, literally on Crapsy, so you can see how they play out. Because I have a lot of people that come here just do that. We work on presses. There's etiquette. There's a way to talk to the dealer, but ideally, you should know the numbers. If you know the numbers, it's very, very helpful. All right. And if you do a dice with David, I give you this printout in person. We go over the presses, make you comfortable with how to, and there's a lot of money to be made. You know what I mean? Okay. Ready? One more time. So here it is. We are going to go, okay, we're going to use our bet across. Bam. And then we're going to hit it again. Bam. And then we're going to go down on this one. So we're 44 inside. $5 each, 4 and 10. Okay, that's what we tell the dealer. So it's $54 action. Now we're going to turn the place bets off because we have to come out. And now we're going to roll the dice. You ready? Here we go. Bam. 8. Perfect. Place your bets. Okay, so we're out of the 8. All right. And now here's what happens. The dealer will want to move this $12 off the 8 and put it behind you for odds. And they'll say, it's a better bet there. It is, because you can risk 2 less to win the same. You're going to win $2 either way. 12 pays 14, 10 pays 12. So the win is $2, the net win, right? But leave it there because, again, we're trying to keep track of the units. If you hit the point of 8, come out again, and now you're on the 9 or 10 or something like this, you start losing track of what you need behind your bet to maintain the same level. So I just leave it. Even now, even though I could probably follow and keep track, but it's a lot of work. I get exhausted easy. I just keep it up there. I can see what I'm doing. Okay, ready? Here we go. I need 2 numbers. That's it. For the love of, and by the way, I have this completely random. I'm not setting the rolls. I want you guys to see as we work out. This is RNG, absolutely RNG. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. Same bet on that, right? But remember, the very first roll, I'm pressing the 4 and 10. So now I have $4 in my rack, right? Paid 14. I used 10 of it. I have $4 in my rack, okay? I hit the roll button again, and bam, one more number. Oh, crap. See, this is where life starts getting a little depressing. You know what I mean? We're not getting finished off quite as well. You know what I mean? We don't want to get finished off too early, dude. That's the problem. That's depressing. See? This is real life playing out for you, okay? All right. Anyways, so we're back. That's fine because we're gambling. You know what I mean? Okay. We're going to do one more time on the 54 across. So it's, look at this, bet across, and down to we're 44 inside, 5 each, 4 and 10. All right? Let's go. Okay, so we're off on the come out roll. I just followed the puck. Puck's off. I'm off. Okay. Here we go. Coming out. Hands high. All right, so we're out in the 10. That's brilliant. Now here is you're getting 9. I mean, you're losing of it. So again, just leave it there. It's $5. The difference is $1, literally. So if they put it behind, you get 10. This bet pays 9. You know what I mean? If that dollar, is all too meaningful, probably should stay home and not play craps. I mean, to be honest with you. All right. So here again, we're looking for 2 numbers. Just 2 numbers. Jesus, for the love of all that's, can I get past the 2 numbers? Oh, there we go. 8. I feel like Dennis. I'm rolling like Dennis at this point. You know what I'm saying? I mean, nothing, All right, same bet. And we're going to go up on the 4 and the 10. Simple. Okay? I mean, that's the greatest thing about a good strategy is that it's simple. If we can sort of follow the system. Okay, now watch. Same bet, but now we're going to all down, and we're going to 32 across. Now watch our rack, dude. See? Okay, my rack's at 961 because I got whacked. My rack took a little hit earlier. You know what I mean? Rack's got to take a hit every now and then. You got to break them out and, work with them. I was going to say play with them. That's probably a worse thing to say. But, okay. So now we're out. We're out of the hand. We're in a couple dollars, but who cares? We got 32 across working for us. And now we're going to roll, and we're going to hopefully get more than one number. Okay. So there's 8. We're going to power press, right? We're going to power press to 18. Okay. We're going to roll again. 4 hard. Okay. Again, we're just going to power press. We're going to power press collect. That's the idea. Okay. We're going to roll again. Easy peasy, soft. Okay, 6. Power press again. Okay, press to 18. And then hopefully we get one of these numbers. 12. That's too many dots. No pots. All right. All you field players are just like, see, 7. But, so they were in a few dollars. We came another $10. But for the most part, we can sit here. Imagine I actually had $1,000 to come in and play this. I could be here all day waiting for someone to shoot the dice. And the minute that happens, we're looking good. We're looking absolutely fantastic. Okay. We are going to now introduce, instead of me going on to the $10, I'm going to jump ahead to the $25. We're going to go full baller because I don't want to get in the way. Then you guys won't have a reason to watch the actual YouTube video. So I'm going to jump ahead. All right. And then we're going to show you this on a $25 table because I believe it is fantastic. Okay. Just bear with me and stay with. I think this thing scrolls through. I'm really not sure. All right, so if you see anything really interesting, EDC started. Has Alex been? Oh yeah, no, he has been. Let's just say, Alex went to EDC. What is it? Electric Daisy Carnival, something like this. Is it? What's it called?
I don't think it's Electric Daisy Carnival.
No, it's not that.
Electric dancing. I don't know.
No, I think it's Electric Daisy Carnival, dude. I mean, and if I know that, and you don't know that, I'm gonna give myself a pat, dude. I'm gonna go feed myself donuts later. Really? Am I right?
I'm looking it up.
Yeah, look it up, buddy. David, I think, scored a big one. This boomer, I think, got one for the team, dude. Just you stand by, buddy. And well, we can always ask Al. Anyways, let's just say Alex took 3 nights. I was right?
You're right.
Oh my God. See what I'm saying? Don't doubt the power of the boomer, dude. I'm actually not. I'm pre-boomer, just so you know, or post-boomer. I don't know. But yeah, so Alex went to EDC. And was just literally dancing among the Latina crowd. Literally up, down, boom, 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 boom. Hard style, apparently. They have a stage called hard style. Can you imagine? Already, there's no music. There's no music, and then there's a hard style version of the no music. You know what I mean? But they had fun. Alex, by the way, has been losing a ton of weight, and his goal is to go a la sock. He wants to just wear the sock and be part of that whole carnival. You know what I mean? And just rock that sock, dude. Oh God, I would love. Huh? What's that?
How is he? We're going to wear the sock.
I mean, what do you mean? The socks are too small? Is that what you're trying to say? What's going on? Socks too big?
There's not enough material.
There's not enough material? Oh, I mean, with the sock or with what's in the sock? Oh God, this poor bastard. Hey, Alex, you might have to fire somebody. Listen here, buddy. So he, it's funny because I was working on this report for a casino where we have this new relationship. In a minute, you guys are gonna be very excited. We're gonna give you a front row seat to some really cool stuff going on in Vegas here towards the end of the year. But more on that another time. It's like 11:30 at night. And what I do is I test Alex. He falls for it all the time. I'll text him and and asking him some silly question and to kind of figure out if he's awake, right? And when he answers, I just call his ass. You know what I mean? And he likes to answer the phone because if he doesn't, I get irritated. You know what I mean? We got work to. We got business. You know what I mean? So he answers the phone and all I can hear is do. In the background, it's so loud. He's like screaming. He can't hear me. But anyways, yeah, he was out till like 3 or 4 or 5. I don't know. Those stages shut down late. But what's amazing to me is the hard style thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't listen to those kind of stuff.
No. Anyways, all right. Let's move on.
David's know what I listen to.
Yeah. He listens to the other extreme, dude. I mean, he's got what's the name of your group?
Death Grips.
Death Grips, dude. Look that one up, dude. Apparently, they single-handedly ruined San Francisco. So, Alan, you better move because San Francisco, Death Grips is literally taken over. I'm not sure, but if they have an album cover, which is what exactly? What was the album cover? Is it pixelated on the album? No.
No, it's a clear image of one of the members' penis.
Yeah. So this is literally the album cover because we have some older people, right? That are that watch. I'm introducing them. I'm expanding the horizons of the people that I share an age category with. It sucks because I'm one age away, 1 year away from like going to the next age category. I just entered a poll, and of course buying a home in a damn retirement community and just watching people wither away, dude. It's a little depressing. But anyways.
I just got a shout out log for saying Death Grip is online. That is great.
Yeah.
Let's get back to the system.
All right, Nina from Pasadena. All right, Death Grips is online. Yeah, for sure. Check that out, dude. That album cover is just next level. Okay. Ready? Next, getting back to the system. Okay, we're going to show you a $25 system. Now, here's an interesting thing, okay? We have played this ourselves. And what it is if it's regular squeeze play, it's $220 on the interior. That's it. That's the first investment, $220. If any inside number hits, you add $25 to 4 and 10. Simple. And then if you get any one more number, you go down to $160 across. In some cases, $162 if you got to pay the vig, but $160 across, okay? And it's it works perfectly. It works perfect. And this is how you satisfy the hungry ass $25 table at the Wynn or most of the tables on the strip that get there to $25, sadly. But what we're gonna do is we are going to, I don't know why I just took it all down. We're gonna hit the 25. Watch this. Say do bet across. See that? Isn't that the easiest flipping thing? It does the auto buy on the 4 and 10 because we love to be auto bought, no? And then it does the 110 inside. And then look at this. We whack it again. See, this is how intuitive. It almost feels a little bit artificial intelligence-y. You know what I'm saying? And then we hit a bet across again, and wham. But we're going to go down 25 on the 4 and 10. So auto buy on the 4 and 10, and 220 inside. And now we're gonna turn our bets off. We're gonna put some money on the pass line because we gotta shoot. Actually, you know what? Let me make this realistic. Because assuming we're at a $25 table. All right. Now remember, this is the Lagerman version. It was so great, dude. So the guy, it's so cool to meet many of you that come into Casino Quest and talk, especially if you really love craps and you're evolving your own systems, you practice. A lot of you have built your own rigs. It's really it's fantastic. And throughout my career, I have the one benefit of working all the sucky ass jobs I've had is I've had a lot of loyal players over time. If you work on the strip, if you're local and you're a regular, nobody wants to deal with the strip traffic. Even less now because oh my God, they're rebuilding the strip for Formula One. But I always worked in the, outside of the Rio and a few places who were a little higher profile, but I worked a lot of lower end, off strip, downtown places over the course of my life. So I was able to interact with a lot of locals and regulars, and it's just fantastic because they're always evolving the discussions. They're always like, hey, what do you think about this? And I had this whole group of people. In fact, I had players that would follow me to the new casino. Like they would find out where I was working next, and that was a joy. Unless they had to really drive, What do you got?
Alan Toy asked if we can make a video on craps lingo, which I think.
That would be great, dude. It's interesting because there is a '90s craps lingo. Believe it or not, there's actually expressions that aren't actually used anymore on a crap table, like wheeling a number. And that's not because I'm old, Alan. It's because I've investigated this game. But so I used to have, let's just say, the oldest crap players to ever exist hit me up in the '90s. People that like had been playing since like the '40s and '50s. And one of them was was literally a gold digger.
Yeah.
Not of the gold digger variety, but literally going out and would dig up gold. He was somewhat of a geologist
Oh, so
or
legit, like,
legit gold digger, dude. When I use the word unlike it's being used currently, okay?
yeah.
And he would show up with these little vials of little gold flakes and stuff that he would find. Apparently, he could look at anyway. So there used to be a lot of those in the state, right? And they used to talk in bits. Like whenever they made it a craps bet, it used to be a bit, and a bit used to be 12.5 cents. And you're gonna ask me why 12.5 cents? I have no flippin' clue. I'm assuming it has to do with the bit on the scale. I think that's what I was told. I know I saw that. We have we
Yep.
have a
We have a donation from Sly McDaddy.
thank you, Sly McDaddy. I love how it comes up with this little image now. This little dude. Did they pick that, or does it just come up by default? No.
I think they pick it, but I'm not exactly
Oh,
sure.
really? Yeah, I love that. All right. So it used to be a bit. So we used to have a lot of people come up to the table and say, "Hey, give me 2 bits on the come." Imagine that, 2 bits coming, dude. And you're the first thing that would come to your mind would be, something else. No? Can you get 2 bits coming? He's stunned. Jet's just stunned. I think he was reading, dude. Is reading easy for you? Do
It's
young
not
people
very easy.
read still? Is that a thing? Okay. But anyway, so like two bits was 50 cents, so you could bet 50 cents coming. And 6 bits was 75 cents. So I'd have plenty of guys be like, I want 6 bits. We also used to have a guy wheeling a number, which is basically one number on the die all the ways. But anyways, all right, we'll get back to a video about that. That's good, Alan. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you participating in the community, buddy. All right, ready? So here we have $220 inside, $25 each on the 4 and 10. This is the first roll of dice. This is our total investment. All right, so if we take out the pass line, you see $270 is the bet. This is what's great. So like you can dig deep into the statistics. If you want to figure out what your SOR is, you want to figure out what town bets you have working. I mean, it really is. Crapsy is a really complete. It's easily the most complete craps app, available that I know of. So, all right, and then you keep track of your rolls. If you have a group thing, you can do the group thing. It's just me. And this Daddy David thing, dude, it persists, dude. They created this username for me. I didn't even have a choice, dude. They just worked this up. And then they talked, the shooters, how many rolls, what the net win was. Okay, here we go. Ready? We're coming out. Dice are out. We're coming out. Ooh, that's gonna be tough. That is tough. Yep, we're gonna roll a crap. So 2, 3, and 12, right? Loses on the pass line, but that's okay. We got ammo. My rack is still, it's about the halfway mark. It's a good D rack at this point. Maybe a good C, double C. I don't know. Okay, now we're looking for place bets are on. We're looking for 2 numbers. That's it. Okay. We want ideally 1 number on the inside, but 2 numbers. So any number hits, we're gonna add. We're pressing the 4 and 10. So it was say bet. So I'm gonna take $25. I'm gonna press because I got 70. I'm using 50. I put 4 red chips in the rack. I need 1 more roll for the love of. See, this is where. Ooh, nice. That's brilliant. That's like the perfect scenario. Now watch this. Okay, you see how my rack? No, same bet. I'm gonna go all down, right? And then I got my 25. I'm gonna bet across and in 1 roll, dude. You see what I'm saying? You see how fantastic this system is because. So if you're trying to create opportunity, all you need to do is stay and play long enough to get a shooter, right? That's it. That's the goal. That's the name of the game. Everything else is just silliness. So I got my money back. Now, if you want to just go super aggressive, some people like super aggressive. Like Death Grip's kind of aggressive. You know what I mean? If you've seen some of their album covers, my guess is they're just all in all the time. But for those of us with kids and diapers and shit, we got a budget life, dude. You know what I mean? And if you need to budget life, and you don't want to get too ahead of yourself, then you know what I mean? Just get out, get your money back in your rack, and if in the worst case, you break even, you get bored. You're literally like, listen, I'm so bored, I got to cash out even. You know what I mean? That's not a bad place to be, dude. I'll finish myself off later, dude. You know what I'm saying? That's that kind of bet. What do you
I feel
think?
like since I got on, you've been saying finish off a lot.
I know because I look at you and I can't not think of that. You know what I mean? He does such a good job. You know who started that was Alex, buddy. Alex, because Jack gives us the finish off signal. when we're done with the videos, and he's perfected that hand motion. Let's just say it's a very fluid hand motion. Someone with many years of practice. Okay, all right. See, this is a weird channel, dude. I don't even know if it's craps anymore. Okay, all right, we're coming out. Ooh, I didn't even have to bet the pass line. Oh, that's fantastic, fantastic. Thank you, Chuck. All right, so here we're at. We're on the 5, and now we're just literally trying to get numbers. So let me show you some presses. Hopefully, I get a few rolls. 9. 9 pays 50 or 35, right? No, we're going to go to 60. So here it's going to press to 50. 60 is a little bit of a non-standard bet. 60 pays $84. If I press it again, I'm going to go to 125. So what's going to happen is if I'm going to get $84, it's going to be 3 green, 1 red, 4 whites, or 4 singles, right? I just push in the green. You don't have to be a rocket scientist. Just literally like look at what you have in front of you, push it forward. It paid me. And then I went with, well, I need another 9. Come on, 9. Let's see it, buddy. 10. Go ahead. What do you got?
So Clem Barrett asked, what should the buy-in for the system?
For $25, so realistically, if you're on a $5 game playing squeeze play, even though it's a $54 outlay initially, here I'm going to 75 on the 10. So this is the way I look at it. Normally, whatever the total whatever the investment is on the first roll, like 54, it's times 10. So $500 to $600. Okay, so give or take. The great thing about this system, this is the Lagerman, is that I think you can stay and play quite a bit, and you can do like 8-time multiples, 7-time multiples, so maybe even 350. We did it on Patreon, and I think I only gave Dennis like $150 starting on a $5 game, and he barely touched it. I mean, that's the greatest thing. Well, if you come around a system where you're just breaking even, and breaking even's a win in Vegas. I mean, so all right. So but let's say on a $10 table. So on a $10 table, or even a $15 table where the outlay is $140, you want to go $1,000. This is if you're literally going to $25 table looking for $220 plus the 25s. You want to I would say 1,200. Is more realistic. Is a great. Christopher Bird Trucking. Jeff can't even get a camera. Or Jet, yeah, no, I know.
Yeah, it's a bit of a hard time we're going through right now, but
yeah,
everything's okay.
Yeah, he's okay. We have a camera missing. Yeah, why don't you have a camera, buddy? With all that hair, dude. I don't understand why you young people don't want to be on camera all the time, dude. Hello. Oh God, I'm not even gonna. Hey Jay, how you doing, buddy? Woo. Okay. So now let's get to some presses. So you see what I did? Okay, now I'm all in. I'm pressing. All right. I'm not just pressing. I'm power pressing. Oh God, that's ugly, dude. You know what I mean? But who cares? I'm out of the hand. You know what I mean? I got out. But let's do one more. Let's do one more for everybody. Okay, we're doing the 25. So you press the unit here, and then you do better cross, and it knows to add the bonus on the 6 and 8. Every check needs a made in the 6 and 8. Does it naturally, and it auto buys a 4 and 10. It's fantastic, huh? Ready? All right. What do you got? Jet's looking like he's reading something. Are you reading, dude? Are you back to reading?
I am reading the.
Oh wow, fantastic. Okay. And then 4 on each of the hard ways. Yeah, I mean, I personally, if I start winning money, I do throw money on the hard ways. I'm a sucker for hard ways. I'll be honest with you. I like to parlay them, win them again. It's a fun bet, especially if you're just betting place bets. There's a lot going on the table. It can actually get boring, dude. You know what I mean? Guy steps up to the game and starts rolling the horn bets. We saw that at Bellagio. A guy rolled 20 horn bets in a row, dude. This dude bought in for $100 and walked with $13,000.
Wow.
And the Bellagio was like cha-ching. They paid the money. But that guy is going to be so hooked for the rest of his life chasing that win, dude. You have no idea. Bellagio's like, we're going to make $1 million off that guy. He's going to be so convinced he just found the secret sauce, dude. They love it. Casinos love it. As long as you don't take too much money. You know what I mean? If you take too much money, it's too much money. But if you come and you win a couple thousand, even 10 grand, dude, casinos, especially if it's something like that, absolutely ridiculous luck, they're going to love to have you back. All right. What's the lingo for 2, 3, 11, and 12? All on the extreme. So, just betting the extreme. He's always testing me, Alan. He's always testing me. I think somewhere he's got some kind of book trying to figure out how to take it through.
He's keeping you in practice,
No, that's true. That's true. Yeah. He's I want to see how he does with those coin pusher. Those coin pusher thing? He's a professional, dude. he can pick out a coin pusher thing, and he knows which one to play to get those. You know what I mean? All right. Anyways, all right. So here's the thing. Did we win? What the hell are we doing? All right. Here, let me just roll. Are we coming out? No, we're coming out. Okay. All right. Ready? All right. Here we go. Okay. 6 is the point. We're out on the 6. Isn't that great? They don't force you to make the pass line, so you can test this system. All right. Oh, we just came out, so we're on. So here we go. We have our investment. Right. My rack is looking a little depleted, dude. You know what I mean? They had to pull out my inserts. Okay. But that's okay. I got extra. 6 hard way right back. So when the 6, so that happens, okay? And we're still going to press the 6 and 8, okay? So let's go. Wait, what, I had already come down? I didn't even, you know what? I didn't press the inside. So here, let me reset this, by the way. I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, let me go all down. Put that back in my rack. Look how full my rack is now, just like that, dude. Do you like that? All right, we're gonna go with 25s. We're gonna show you one more time. I should show them the $100. We got some ballers out there, dude. Whoop. Wait a minute. Oh, interesting. All right, and now we're gonna bet inside. So we just hit this inside button, and boom. So it's 220 on the inside, $25 each, 4 and 10. We're gonna bet them off, and we're gonna roll. All right, here we go. Bam. 4 hard. Okay, we're out on a 4. And there we go. And again, we're looking for 2 numbers. What sucks that I wasn't ahead of this because I would literally be 2 numbers. Say, my rack just got whacked, dude. Just completely deflated, dude. You know what I mean? All right, well, anyways, here, I'm going to show it a $100 game. You ready? Okay. We'll show it on a $50 game. How about that? All right, now watch this. We're going to place the 4 and 10, $50 game, okay? For 50, actually, you know what? $50 because you know David can scale, dude. David has a scale, and then we're gonna place. We could do 140, but yeah, let's just do 140. So we'll do. I mean 440. We'll do 440 on the inside. Which you know, or I'm sorry, I'm actually doing this wrong. 120. Yeah, 440. Yeah, 120 each, and boom. Okay. All right. So that's all. Right? So it's double on the inside. Every check needs a mate. Every block is green. So we got 440 on the inside and $50 each on the 4 and 10. All right, so let me make sure these are off. All right, we're coming out. Wow. And now for this one, I would say you're going to need, oh, God. Yeah, no, 7, yeah. Oh, that's a good timing on the 7. All right. You're going to need 1,500, 2,000. All right, we're on the 5, right? Now, any number hits, we're going to go to 100 each on the 4 and 10. And again, we still get out. Okay, we're down. Look at my rack. My rack is looking really depleted, dude. You know what I mean? Have you ever heard of Christy McNichol? There's a few people out there who know what I mean.
I have no idea.
Yeah, she was a younger girl, and we referred to her as the. Anyways, I don't even want to. I shouldn't even. This is YouTube, right?
Yeah, let's not.
Anyway, let's not go there. I swear to God. You guys know what I'm talking about. All right, so here we go, 140, okay, and then same bet, right? But now before we get too far ahead of ourselves, okay, we're gonna go to 100 each on the 4 and 10, and then it turns it on, which I want to go off. Okay, so I'm off. Roll. Let's come out on the point. This is gonna be for the big Christopher Bird Trucking. He can afford this. You know what I mean? Alan Toy, he's gonna have to sell some shit. Actually, Alan Toy is loaded, dude. He gets rid of some of his copper. And he can be in action and play, get that black action up there, okay? God forbid they open a casino in San Francisco. That's probably what they need out there, dude. They need some tax money, dude. They need people to start losing their money on crafts so they can pay for some shit. All right, ready? Okay, now we need one more number, and we're going to come down to $320 across. You ready? We just need one number, no pressure. God. Oh, God, for a minute there, I was looking a little rough. Did you see it there? It did look like all right, same bet. Now watch this. You see my rack is 362. Let's see how quickly we can fill up our rack, dude. Okay, we're gonna go all down, and then we're gonna bet across, and bet across because it's a $50 table. You see? And look, it knows I'm not on the pass line, so it does context. Isn't that great? By the way, we added this. This is one of our small. Look at that. If you're not on the pass line, it adds context, throws you up on the 6 because you need the 6. You got on the pass line. Well, my rack is still looking halfway there. I'm past the Christy McNichol stage though. I'm into full womanhood at this point. You know. Oh God, I went right there. Did you hear that?
It's a lot rack. It's a lot more full.
This is okay. All right, ready? Here we go. Now we're just going for suppressors. Okay, now let's see what we can get. So we got 100, but we're going straight up to 150, dude. We got to let it go. Here it is. Bam. Here comes the little butler. Little craps valet. He's playing the extreme outside. Yeah, crapless crap stays up until, anyways. Okay, ready? Here we go. Really want another 4. That would be great. And nope. 3 craps. Sir, this is a craps video, roulette video. We have, I think Alex is working a game right now. You know what I mean? We'll have to get to your roulette questions later. You know what I mean? All right, here we go. We're looking for really 2 of any one, 5. Brilliant. Okay, watch this. So it pays 70. All right, but we want to go to 125. 125. This is what we call a big bird game, right? So it's, and if you, what does this pay? Well, it's 5 green chips. Pays 7 green chips. That's all it is. So it's 5 green chips. 125 pays 175. So right now we're looking for a 4 and 5. A little repeater action. 8. You know what I mean? That's so that's okay. We're gonna go to 150. We're gonna throw $20. So that's the same basic level. This 5. And here we go. We're looking for a 4, 5, and 8. I mean, good lord, man. So far, not a lot of repeater at. But my rack still has 655. I mean, I'm still, not too depressed. Oh god, this is like one of those. This is one of those dentist rolls. I roll all the numbers, come in all my money, and then boom. It's okay. It's okay. 8. Oh, there we go. Look. Same bet. You see? Same bet. So now I collect that money, and dude, this rack is getting fat and juicy, dude. Or just juicy, right? Just juicy.
Only juicy.
That's okay. 7 out. Who cares? People are going to be like, well, look at all that money you lost. Not really, because that's what's gambling. You're setting yourself up for the big win to make up for all the other times you either broke even, lost, got crushed by the game. All right. So
You're just
that's
trying to survive, right?
You're just trying to survive. You have to stay and play, take advantage of the game. Okay. I know. See, there's some people who we love Christy Mandel. Boy, that was years ago. See?
Someone knows in the
and
community.
if you were in high school at the time, I know it's a real PC environment. People but let's just say Christy McNichol had certain assets that people referred to as the Christy McNichol assets. I that's the only reason why I know that. You know what I mean? And okay, but if I'm not being completely PC all the time, it's okay. All right. Did you see that? I just came out of the full size version of this. All right. Now I did that by accident because that's how. How do I not do that? I think it's function F11. No. Yeah. David, stop playing with her. I'm trying, sir. I'm trying. Oh God. So I definitely work my rack quite a bit. Like even on a crap table, that's one of those things I think that's a missed opportunity. There's people that when they walk up to the game, it's not just about having a strategy. It's how to manage your investment, right? And then to have your walk. What are you going to walk with? What are you going to reinvest? And staying ahead of that and understanding, how the money is flowing. Craps has a unique opportunity. You have an actual rack, dude. Like you come up to the table and you get 2 racks. Actually, you get 2 racks, dude. That makes more sense now. Now that I think about it, that makes more sense. You're not restricted to just 1 rack. You get 2 racks. Anyway,
it's really hard to touch some racks sometimes.
So, like, if you're on a blackjack table, you just have piles of chips in front of you. But on a craps table, it's so much easier to organize your stuff. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you guys, and for those of you who are watching, a very formative presses. This is the thing that people spend a lot of time working with me on, and I'm going to show it to you on the game. So, I'm going to show, let's say, $5. I'm going to show you a $5 game. So a $5 game is the same as a $15 game. A $10 game is the same as a $25 game. So I'm going to show you the $5 game. I got to leave something. I got to leave some reason for you guys to come in to see me. But all right, so here's the thing. So first I'm going to show you the place on the 4, 5, and 6. And here's yeah, no, I could just show it to him. I don't even need to do the rolls. All right. So 4, 5, and 6 is the same as the 8, 9, and 10, right? They pay the same. All right. So let me get rid of this. Let me get rid of this and just start with the 4. Luckily for me, I don't need the payouts because I've done these for so many years. I can kind of just press the bet and show you what it looks like. All right. So follow me here, and sometimes it's easier to see it on a live craps game, which is why we invite you to come down to Casino Quest, Fast Show Mall, CasinoQuest.biz. Okay, CasinoQuest.biz to book your reservation, and we're filling up there. We got some fantastic companies coming out. We got group events. We got a production company. It's just been really wonderful. All right. And if you're interested in the school, becoming a dealer yourself, CEG Dealer School. So CEGdealers.com. You can check out our website. We always have some specials or sort of specials. We're filling up damn near full, huh? It's pretty exciting if you're at the school. We've done some really great things. Okay. By the way, before I get to the presses, I do want to. I try to give away something. Can we give away something? Here. I have my bag of goodies, dude. All right, so we'll just give away a hat.
All right, we're trying to give it a hat today.
We're gonna give away a hat. Oh, we just lost. Okay, now we have people coming back. They heard hat and they're coming back, dude. They're coming back. They were switching off. All right, so here we're gonna give away this hat, and then we're gonna move on to the presses. Okay, so let's give it a hat. All right, see you guys. See you. Bye. One track for you. One rack for you, one for a friend. Oh, how generous, dude. See,
share it.
You get to share, dude. See, these are good people, man. These are really good people. Can you imagine?
We love them.
But Christopher Bird, dude, he's been around literally forever. He's fantastic.
So
I
if we
wanna
want to give a hat, I guess everyone just type hat in chat, and then we'll figure it out which one will be the winner.
Yeah, so we're gonna do. So let's have a. Let's have. So the word is gonna be lager.
Lager. All right.
Yeah.
Everybody just type lager in chat.
Yeah, I'm gonna share the story of the lagerman, and you ready? This is kind of a story because it's kind of cool. So he came with his son, who is new to craps, who I have a feeling was bored senseless because not everybody takes to craps, and he was young. It was his 21st birthday. He was looking for some other stuff, but he was very excited to be here with his dad, and his dad, dad's a fan. And his dad's like, listen, why don't we play this way? And we started, working on this. And so he's like, well, because I don't remember anybody's name ever. If you ever come in, it's just you and hey and you. But he's like, well, you can use lagerman. And the son was quick. He's like, that means beer. Because, we know lager, beer. And the son's like, no, that means beer thief is what it means. Beer thief. Can you imagine that? Son just launched into the whole, well, no, Dad. We come from beer thieves, not just the beer itself. Anyway, it's fantastic stuff. All right. So listen, look at that. Look at the embroidery. Can they see that? It's fantastic. All right. Okay. So a lager, however you spell it, some people it's like, they all spelled it correctly. Oh my God, you guys can actually spell. That's fantastic. Because I thought it was something else when I first heard it. You know what I'm saying?
You guys are doing way better than me. I probably will spell it wrong.
No, Dad doesn't know how to spell. He can barely read. He reads.
Yeah.
Actually, he reads a lot. He's a prolific reader, dude.
I try to read, yeah.
Really? At 21, I was not reading a lot. I was doing other things. Let's just say different racks for different people. You know what I mean?
Different racks.
Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Let's call it. All right, I'm gonna call stop, and then when you stop, I'll pick a number.
Yep.
Ready? Okay, stop.
All right, pick a number.
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Elizabeth wrote.
Okay.
You are the winner.
Yeah, and we say every week. So last week we tried giving away some stuff. If you don't give us your address, we can't give you stuff. So you have to give us your address, and then we'll send it off. But we make the note, and then if you don't get it for whatever reason, just email us info@cegdealerschool.com, or I think it's my casino. What are other emails? Do we have emails? People contact us. Anyway, just contact us and let us know you won something, and there you go. But you're going to send a message. Do you know how to do the DM?
I'll figure it out.
Jet's new to this, but he's going to DM you. So what we need is your address, things like that. So we got to figure out. Zero cost. We pay the shipping. We take care of all that. And if I haven't mentioned, dude, are these exciting? This is a mouse pad with a roulette wheel. You guys want to practice roulette? You want to know how the wheel is set up? Bam. This is an actual roulette wheel. 00. 0, 00. This is literally how the numbers are organized. Dennis slaved over this, like literally sweatshop, a little bit of sweatshop action. He worked on this really hard for a long time, and it came out fantastic. It even has like the wood thing. So by the way, we also have the prop box one. So you can get the prop box. You can get the prop box one, or you can get the roulette wheel. Okay. So here we go. Now go back to the presses. And now we're going to press these up. So I'm going to show you guys what to press. So once we get out, the next thing is we're going to press, okay? So $5 is going to pay $9. We throw in $1, and the next bet is $15, okay? Now, if I'm on a crap table, I could show you the money, and you can see it. It's a little more visual, all right? So just know that 15 is 3 units of 5. pays 3 units of 9, pays $27. So you end up with a green and 3 white. You take the 3 white, okay, and you go up $25. Now you have a $40 four. That's the next press. Now I'm not telling you when to collect because you can collect whenever you want. So I'm showing you the presses. So it's 5, 15, 40. Okay. Now some casinos, not many casinos in Vegas anymore, but some casinos pre-charge you the VIG. As soon as you get to $20, they're gonna take out $1. They're gonna charge you the VIG up front. But I'm showing you if they don't, if it's what's called an auto buy, they're gonna pay you double. And then you pay the commission once it hits. Okay, so a lot of casinos are moving to that. So 40 double pays 80, and they're going to charge you a $2 VIG. But don't worry about it. You don't need to know the VIG. You don't need to know the commission. All you need to know is double, and just expect them to ask you for a couple bucks. So 40 pays 80, but here's where we become a dealer-friendly player. And this is important because if you're not a dealer-friendly player, you're going to slow down the game potentially because dealers, not all dealers know the game very well. There's a lot of different dealers in different stages of their evolution. Some are really flipping lazy. Some have terrible attitudes. Some just don't like to work. I mean, it's just enough. But so we're going to keep it dealer friendly. Now, this pays 80. If you go to 120, there's going to be some eye rolling going on, and they're going to have to work to figure out. So the best thing to do is just let them have the greens, okay? Give them back the green and say you're going to go to 100. So 100 is going to be the next bet. All right. So we're going to go to 100. So even though we have 120, we're going to take 18 change basically. We're going to pay 2, but we're going to take a little change. We're going to go to $100. Okay. $100. Remember, 4 and 10, double minus a 5% VIG. So we're going to get charged $5, but we don't need to know that. We just need to know double. So we're going to get $200. Dealer's going to ask us for $5, and guess what the next bet is? So we collect it or not collect it. If you want to be super aggressive and go for that new DB12, DB12's coming out, $270,000 card, dude. Can you imagine? You got to win a few craps. You got to have quite the monster roll, dude. It's got to be a heater on the next level, dude. All right. So the next bet is $300 on a 4. 300, okay? Now, interestingly, we can count these down. 5, 15, 40, 1. On the fifth 4, you could literally be at $300 from $5 and poised to collect $600, and you would charge $15. But let's just imagine we get $600. Now, you could go to $900 if you were just absolute baller and you were at the point in your life where you didn't need any money. The kids are out, the house is paid for, the car is paid for, and you're just literally just putting it out there. You could literally go to a $900 bet on that 6th roll or in the 5th roll and, go for the 1800. Go for the big jugs. You know what I mean? That is how to fill up your rack quick, $600 or $900 fours. But let's say for the sake of the argument, we're just going to do a $500. And I'm going to put it on the buy because technically it'd be a buy. Most casinos move it to a buy. They don't leave it on a place. Auto buy after 20. And now every Barney is going to pay you 2 Barneys. Because you get 2 to 1, you're going to charge $25. You win $1,000 every bet. Okay, that's the 4. Okay, so here, let's just leave that Barney up there. Show everybody what a good, nice Barney looks like. Okay. The next one we're going to do is a 5. So $5 5. Okay, is going to pay $7. 7 to 5. We throw in $3, and the next bet looks like $15. Okay, if it hits again, it's going to pay 21. So here's what we like to do: we like to go up to 36. The problem is some dealers are going to give us back the dollar, which makes no sense because $36 pays $50. It pays exactly $50.40. But for a dealer, it's easy to cut out because it's 2 green chips, 2 green checks, right? But strangely enough, dealers are like, oh my God, it's a bad unit. Let me give you the dollar. And I never understand why they do that, but that's okay. If they give you the dollar back, just take it and thank them and save it for the cocktail waitress or, whatever. Okay. So 36 is going to pay 50 or 50-40 if you happen to be on a ATG, bubble crops. And then here's what I do. So I literally put that 50 right under it. Okay, so once I collect, now it's at $86. And this again, they're gonna want to give you $1. If it's 85, it pays $119. If it's 86, it pays $120. I mean, again, it's easier for the dealer to cut up on 20, but God bless them. So $86. Now, $86 gonna pay $1 20. And those of you that have a calculator or good at math, that leaves you with $206 total. But you know what? Dealer-friendly presses, remember? So what we're going to do is we're only going to go to 200. We're going to take that $6 change. We're going to go to $200, okay? $200 is going to pay 280 bucks, and then we could throw in 20 bucks. And yes, 280 plus 20 is 300. Now we're at a oh, wow. Now we're at a $500. What the hell? Why is it doing, oh, I don't have enough chips. My rack is empty. It just loaded me up, dude. That's okay. All right, ooh. Here we go. Now I'm at $500 on the 5. All right? So that's how you get to $500 on the 5 and potentially just 5 numbers. All right? Hopefully you have collected a little money on your way to that adventuresome place, but that's how it goes. Okay. Oh, yeah, there it is. Yeah. Contact admin at casinoquest.com. All right, we'll send you the prize ASAP. Good for you, buddy. You typed all that in while we were working? Oh, my God.
Yes, sir.
He makes keyboards, by the way. If you didn't know, Jed has that's his hobby, is making. He has other hobbies, but making keyboards is one of his hobbies. He makes these really stunning keyboards. They're worth a mint, though.
Average around like $300 to $400.
$300, $400 for a keyboard, dude? Oh, my
Yeah.
God. What's the most expensive keyboard you ever made?
$700.
$700 for a keyboard, dude. There's a lot of people. There's a bit of eye rolling going on in this in chat. Can you imagine $700 for a keyboard?
It's so exposing.
No, that's a total exposure, Bo. Yeah, no. The number of times I've spent more than $25 on a keyboard, 0, dude. 0 times. Just so you know, I'm very happy with my $25 keyboard. By the way, I would love to know what kind of features your $700 keyboard comes with, because it better do a lot of work for me. It better get next level kind of activity from that bad boy. Just so you know, okay?
Not a lot of features.
By the way, I heard Dennis kept telling me how much lube he needed for his keyboard, and then I was like, you know what? That makes sense. Now I understand why it's so expensive.
A lot of lube. Yeah.
A lot of lube for those keyboards. Strangely enough. Okay, ready? $6.06, because I want to get to the back of this. And then that way you'll have all the presses, and no one can say, because you can slow this down, right? You do it like half speed? Because some people claim that I speak a little too fast, and they can never understand what the hell I'm saying. So
well, I can't control the
you
speed
can't
of your
control.
speech.
No, that's true. That's true. All right. So here we go. $6 on the 6. Okay, it's gonna pay 7. That gives you 7 and 6 is 13. So your next bet is $18. And then from $18, it's going to pay $21, and you're going to throw in $3, and now you're going to go to 42. Okay, whoop, 42. And, oh, I see, got to hit the 1. All right, $42. $42 pays $49, and what we're going to do is, watch this. Let me do 250s. I'm going to do 50, and then I'm going to hit this, and I'm going to take $1 change. Look at that, 90 bucks. 90 bucks pays 105, and now here you can just press. If you kind of get lost in the units, just press. Just double. 90 goes to 180, 180, 360, 360, 720, whatever you need to do. But if you want to do a David press, you do 90 pays 105, you add $15, and then, let me go all down. Then you go to $210. Now, here's a problem. $210 is not exactly a dealer-friendly press, strangely enough, because they haven't seen it. A lot of dealers have never seen this bet, but it pays $245. They're going to try and pay you $235, but you let them know, aha, David told me it pays $245. You collect the $245, and you take $5 change, by the way, and you know what you do? You go to $450. I mean, there's a lot of people going, oh, my God, dude. Well, here, let me just watch this. I'm going to do the Barney, and then I'm going to do a green. Boop, boop. 450 pays 5 1/4, and then from here you just press. You go to 900, 1800, things like that. 1500 is actually a good unit, but there you go. There is your $5 power press, dealer-friendly power press system, sort of, except at 210. That's gonna have a few dealers talking about you on their breaks, just so you know. That's gonna be the one. But all right, let's. I mean, that's all there is to it. I mean, that's how easy it is to take advantage of this game, create opportunity, move forward. So go to the beginning. If you're just joining us now, the idea is to start over. I think it's the absolutely, if you're asking me if it's a system I play, 100% only system. Me and Dennis both agree it's a fantastic system. He has some variations at the $15 rate, so there's a few other ways you can attack the system, but I was literally so excited to share this. I wanted to share this live, and I feel like Crapsy is such a great opportunity to work through these systems and figure out where you want to be. By the way, before I go, I just want to show you one other thing. Like one of the ways I love this is if you're coming to Vegas, you're looking to get on a crap table, you have some basic ideas. Always start with what your safety like. Okay, what are you comfortable investing in a roll? Because I know that there's a lot of people that the table minimums are higher now, right? There are $5 and $10 tables at Ellis. It's like literally the last place in town, unless you go to Shiv Central, where you got to carry a Shiv and you got to watch your back. You know what I mean? But most of the games on the strip is $10, $15, $25, depending on when you come. So my recommendation is start from the investment. Look at your investment. Put in your head, this is what I want to buy in. If you want to buy in for $300, that's great. Now figure out what you need to play before you show up at the table. Have a sense of what you want to pay, what your risk threshold is, but you have to be at the table long enough. If you're just coming in and you're going to shoot your wad all over the crap table too quickly, mind you, it's not a good thing, because you can't create opportunity. It's very hard. It's like walking up to a Keno machine and hitting and winning on the first press of the button. That's not realistic. You're going to have to sit your ass in a seat. And by the way, doesn't it suck when you win right off the bat? You're looking to play. Like you're sitting down to play and you win, and now you're up a couple $100, and your brain tells you should cash, but your body's like, I just got here. I already walked my ass over here. You know what I'm saying? That's the worst thing, dude. And then you're gonna lose that money, and then it's just depressing, dude. Absolutely.
I don't know if a lot of people shares that problem.
Nah, everybody shares that problem, dude. Happened to me the other day playing Keno. I'm like, damn it. But at least I had ammo to play, and I had fun. Okay. So here's the thing. So what I tell people is focus on the safe. First of all, if you're focusing on, there's a lot of great craps content out there. There's a lot of different ways of looking at the game. And whichever way fits your brain and gets you happy and makes it fun for you, that's fantastic, right? So there's all sorts of systems, hedging systems, blended systems, Iron Cross. There's a lot of ways to go about this game. But how much opportunity those have? Not so much. Iron Cross is a terrible system for opportunity. You're never going to win a lot of money. I guarantee you there's not a single person alive that's like, listen, the Iron Cross paid my bills. It's not a thing. You look at it and go, oh my God, I win on every number but the 7. Yeah, I do. But the 7, that's the tricky one. That's the one that sucks all the other numbers up, right? That's the whole number we're avoiding. Then you have people who bet hedging systems. You'll see them where they lay the 4, they lay the 10. But the logic is backward. As much as the lay, right, is sort of insurance for the investment on the rest of the game, if the lay gets whacked, none of those other bets have a chance to recover the lay. And now you're in the same position you started with. You're upside down trying to create opportunity and win your money back. So let's just focus on winning the money back. Instead of winning the money back, let's just win it in the first place, right? And if you've been a dealer and you've been sitting on this game, you recognize that you eliminate all of the fluff on how it's played, right? So if you're playing to entertain yourself, there's so much out there. If you're playing for opportunity, you got to be able to stay in the game and be there when someone shoots a hand, shoots numbers, and that's when people get excited, cash in the game. So here's what I was working with somebody. So I have a guy he's literally, his risk threshold is like $35, 30. He was like, what can I do with $30? $15 game. Not a lot. That's the truth, right? But what you could do is you can start with, so let's say realistically, you're on a $15 table, you want to buy in for $300 on the game, you're not sure what to do. Well, you gotta lowball it, dude. You gotta low-hanging fruit. The low-hanging fruit is the 6 and 8. There's 10 ways of the game. Those are the most common numbers that can be rolled. The closer you get to the 7, the more common the numbers. So now you have 10 ways of the game. Now, if either one of these hits is going to pay 21, and now you can throw in $9 more, let's say, and guess what? You can add a 5 and 9, right? You can add a 5 and 9. And then we do something called double tap. So again, we're looking for the roll, right? We have to start with a small investment, but that's our opportunity. That's where we're at. And so now we can do what's called double tap. So really, we just need one more number. We press 2, okay? And then one more number, and we're out. That's the idea. Get out, get your money back, right? So you can start at the lowest possible investment if you need to, and then just build on that. Interestingly, you can just pick a number, okay? So here's another example. Let's say you are on you have $100 bill and you're on a $25 table, you could just pick a number, like a number that you like. Whoops, what Alexa, this. So $25 nine, for example. All you have to do is power press it once, right? Because it's going to pay 50, then you get $60. Now you have 84, and you have 140. So it's a 125. Yeah, it's 144, and now you can do 110 inside from two numbers. You say. So watch this. So if the nine hits the first time, pays $35, right? You go to $60, and then if it hits again, it pays $84, right? Which means you have $144. You got 110 on the inside with some change. Boom, from one bet. That's all you need to start with, one bet. So start with that. Focus on, okay, what's my bankroll, what's my fix, and don't go on tilt. Don't all of a sudden decide you need to bet. You see a horn, bet a horn, because that's just what people say. And casino loves, dude. You walk into a casino, and that's just like, that's how their subliminal messaging going on in the speakers. See a horn, bet a horn. See a horn, bet a horn. I hear it all the time. And then someone hits it and goes, see, I told you. You know what I mean?
We see it all the time in the store.
Huh?
We see it all the time in the store.
No, a lot of time in the store. Yeah, people love that, dude.
I just want to say thank you for Elizabeth again for the $2 donation.
Thank you. And thank you, Elizabeth. Yes, celebrate first. Oh, first super chat. That's fantastic. All right. I think that's great. I did want to share, those of you, I know most of you that are still around are kind of like our core fan base. And I would like to share that, the school is doing great. We're basically sold out. We're getting a lot of station casino people ready they're going to be opening Durango Station. It's been a remarkable journey, let's just say. So we have a lot of really fantastic students. Those of you who have donated to Path Up on the CEG website, so we have this Path Up thing. So what we do is you guys contribute, and we give it away to dealers. We have this Ukrainian family at the school that we have been working with. The Ukrainian mother came up, signed up at the school. I had no idea she was Ukrainian at the time. And she had to bring her son in to help her translate, who just got here from Odessa. I know I shared this story a little bit, I think, on Patreon maybe. But Odessa, dude, can you imagine? Cruise missiles are going over. And now a week ago, and a week later, he's at CEG Dealer School. This is kind of great stuff that happens at our school. And here, toggle that, will you, buddy? Toggle that. All right. And so we, they couldn't afford to pay, and so we used some of that money. And I updated the site, by the way, on the Path Up thing. For those of you, I don't use your last name, but I sometimes use your first and last initial. And so that was one of them. The other one is, I'm going to share this with you guys. It's really fantastic. I hope it doesn't get back too much. So there's been a guy that came to the school that has some disabilities. And originally he signed up at the school with one game, and he really just wanted to plug in and learn the game. We explained to him that it was unrealistic to expect a job because he has difficulty shuffling. And so can you imagine working at a casino? You can't shuffle cards, right? The good news is he became a really good dealer minus the shuffling. And so David literally went. I knew I wanted to find some place that was willing to hire him, and myself and our instructors, we were trying to figure out how this could work. Well, luckily for us, there's a lot of automatic shufflers. Unlucky for a lot of players, a lot of you hate these automatic shufflers, but for us, this young man is able to use an automatic shuffler if he doesn't have to shuffle it himself. And we were able to call a casino that happens to use 27 of these. And he went out on his audition today, but my understanding is that they're going to take him. And it's quite literally the first time that I know of a situation like this where someone couldn't actually shuffle cards. Years ago, we had someone who had only one eye, and we've even had a one-handed person. And it's not realistic. You absolutely need to have two hands. You have to hold the shoe. You got to protect the game. The one-eyed person, I thought we could work with somehow, but not having peripheral vision was a game protection issue at the time. Casinos were more selective. I think today might be a thing. And the other thing is you have to be able to hear. So I've had quite a few people that are deaf and have talked to the school, wondered if they could be dealers. They can't be. because the alerts are critical. It's a very audio game. At least from the supervisor game protection point of view, especially on dice. By the way, it's very very verbal game, so you have to be able to hear the cues, relay the cues. So it can be difficult. But I'm so proud of you guys for letting us make this happen. And I'm going to keep you guys updated on his progress. It's really a fantastic thing. It wouldn't have ever happened if it wasn't for the strength of our fan base. If it wasn't for YouTube, this young man would not have a job right now. This is a fact. Because this is a company eager to work with us, who we're eager to work with, and we help them, they help us, kind of thing. And we were able to create this relationship and establish. And he's a really wonderful. This young man is a really wonderful human being. Man, anyways, it's been just fantastic. So between the Ukrainian family and this guy recently, it's been great. We have quite a few people. We've eliminated the barrier. So if you're interested in being a dealer and you're local or you're from somewhere else, we now have the free dealer school. So we really do. Like, you can be independent, you can pay, and we're happy to, you can, work with, if you have the resources, pay, have a great experience. And we can help you find job placement throughout, everywhere, like literally everywhere. We put people into Blackhawk, into California, cruise ships, you name it. We have relationships. If you can't pay and you still want to become a dealer, Station Casinos has this absolutely fantastic. They have eliminated the barrier to becoming a dealer, as they should, because it is a fantastic opportunity. And you can go to, I think it's stationcasinojobs.com, I believe is the website, I believe is the domain, and look up dealer trainee. So anyways, you go to any Station Casino website, go to the bottom, careers, and then look up dealer trainee, and you'll see what's there. Now remember, if you sign up with that, right, it is free, but there's a caveat. There's some caveats. You're in their pipeline. You stay committed to them. Go.
So the website is www.stationcasinosjobs.com.
Yep.
And also, we do have a super chat from Danko Joe.
Oh,
he
thank
said,
you.
been watching for a while, did dice with Alex last month, had a great time. So yeah, thanks so much.
Yes, thank you. I have a particular layout, just don't know what strategy. Oh, have you ever had people take the classes? Yes. Amazingly, quite a few. I would say about 10%. So we have some brothers out from Florida. I mean, we've had quite a few people who just want to learn the game. We have a lot of poker players that take the poker class to understand sort of the other side, the rake and the cadence of the game and stuff like this. But we have had my craps class at one point. Like half the people in craps were people who had no intention of dealing craps. Especially now, with YouTube, we've had quite a few people, and for some people, it's kind of a bullet list. Like we were trying to create a program for people who are tourists and looking to come and be part of the gambling community. Because with Casino Quest here, you can start out at the school, let's say a week or two, and learn to be a dealer, and then come over to Casino Quest and play a role as a dealer, and then you could put that on your thing. Say, hey, I was a Las Vegas dealer. You can't do it at a live casino with real money because it's got to go through gaming and everything else. A little bit harder, bigger hurdle. But for us, you can go to the school, take the class. We bring you over to Casino Quest, and then you could, be a dealer. They call that something. Is people will go and do jobs. That dirty jobs guy. He it's called like immersive tourism, where you become the thing. You know what I mean? Like for a month, you go and play a role as whatever. You know what I mean? So I thought that would be a lot of fun. We had tried to develop that, but right now the school is full. We could take maybe a few, but I think that would be a lot of fun, dude. I know a lot of people would love to be a Vegas dealer for a second, just to say they did it. You know what I mean? All right, what else do we got?
We have LV Degen for $5.
Oh, we love LV. Hello, LV. Yeah.
He said, "See you guys soonish. I have a big news."
Oh, big. Oh, fantastic. I think I know what the news is, but that's awesome. Yeah. I won't give it away. All right, where we go?
Here's a very important question from Mr. Feathers. Do you eat tacos left to right or right to left?
Oh my God, really? That's a question?
That is a very serious question, man.
Listen, if it was up to Dennis, I wouldn't be eating tacos at all. Left to right or right to left? I should say Taco Bell. Yeah, not tacos in general. Left to right or right to left? literally, yeah, no. I'm out. I eat
Dude,
from the inside out. How
you
about
eat it
that?
from the bottom to top.
The
That's what
bottom
it
to the
is.
top, or the tops to the bottom, dude. That's my thing. Okay. All right. I think that's I think that's a wrap, dude. I think we're gonna call it a day. Keep checking in. We have some really wonderful announcements coming up soon as well. Maybe the same announcement LVDGen has. And our events are August 25th, 26th, the next fan events. You're planning to come to Vegas. We are going to have a two-tiered event, 2 days. It'll be a spectacular event. Christopher, he's loaded, dude, that guy. Good to take craps classes. Yeah. Well, that is, you see what I'm saying? Like that guy knows exactly what the hell he's talking about, dude. Christopher, you take the craps class. Me and Lee still teach it. So for the next couple months, if you sign up at craps, you still get me teaching it. Just so you know, if that's a thing. You know, some people like screw it. I'll wait. But for those of you who want to do craps, it's a lot cheaper than Dice with David. I'll tell you that. You know what I mean?
One
What
last
else?
thing.
Yes.
Someone said, does station really offer free medical insurance? If that's so, that's amazing.
So my understanding is they have a couple tiers, so you can kind of decide what level of medical coverage. When I was with Station, they had a free version of that, and then they had another version that you had to pay for and contribute. But yeah, dude, Station's a fantastic company, dude. They really are. I mean, they're a great local company. I've worked for them sort of technically twice. One time sort of a pre-station property, but the other time not too distant. And I mean, they even find ways. They use the power of all their employees, especially local employees, clearly, to give you discounts on phone. They had this Sprint plan for the whole family, which was like $50. It was like half off for all of your Sprint phone. I don't know if they still have that, but those are the kinds of things that they have that you could take advantage of. In fact, they have this SC Life program. And if you go on break, they have like a little computer terminal, and you can access all these other benefits to help you save money. With childcare. I mean, you name it, it's there. It's a pretty fantastic thing. And we know all the bosses now. We literally have become friends, and you're talking about some of literally the best management around. I mean, we've been raving about Station long before we became the partner that we are now as far as the dealer training. We can't. I mean, now they're building Sky Canyon and Sparata. They have Durango Station open up, so there's going to be a lot of opportunity for a lot of people for many years to come. We're just very happy we can be a small part of that. So that's a good thing. All right, what else you got? That's it. I think we're out. All right, guys, thank you so much. We'll see you next time. Don't forget CasinoQuest.biz or CEGDealers.com. Check you out later. Bye.